Hey freelancepreneurs, I'm going to be covering Ubersuggest in this review for 2020, 2021, and many upcoming years. It's a great tool. You're probably familiar with maybe backlink and some other things. Neil Patel is a pretty popular SEO YouTuber, and if you've ever searched up search engine optimization and variations of that, he gives a lot of great tips. So I'm going to be posting up other videos of his other tools if you want to check them out. I will be linking to them at the end of the video, so you want to stay tuned for that. And make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below your own input on Ubersuggest. But I'm going to jump right into it here. And Ubersuggest is basically a great way to find long tail keywords. Just a few minutes, as stated by fortunelords.com. And I'm going to briefly cover, at least to the best of my ability, what Neil Patel does and why it's so worth it to check out. Now, you've probably seen plenty of his videos online. If you search anything YouTube related with search engine optimization, you're going to find a lot of his videos and tips that he's giving and suggestions and things like that. So the value of the keywords mentioned on this page are surprisingly free. This costs absolutely nothing. All this information is free, and you can search a variety of different keywords. In relation to this channel, I'm just going to do freelance just to go over an overview essentially of the backlinks and things like that, and idea volume and things like that that he covers in this as well. But this is basically, if you search the freelance keyword, there's 90,500 search volume, as you can see here, and it shows the course of the history of that volume. You have 24,000 people click on SEO results, and you have a searcher's age range, and it shows the difference people searching in this terminology. So you can also kind of determine an age group in which your particular long tail keyword might be valuable in regards to ranking on search engine optimization for in a 2020, 21, and so on and so forth. So you can see here, only 45 to 64 people age group is 7.3%. The majority seems to be in the 35 to 44 age. So when you're doing freelancing, that alone gives you kind of a hint of the audience you should be targeting. Maybe not as much of a younger audience as some people may have thought. It's kind of more on the middle age, at least in regards to the broad range of freelance keywords. Cover some of the different features here. So it's probably the trend over the last 12 months. And it kind of shows the up and downs. You got volume. Obviously, volume is the number of searches in the last month, with 90,500 for freelance. Obviously, that's going to be very competitive, but very broad keyword. So it's not one ideally to content associate with your page. You can still throw it in, but you're not likely going to rank for it. What you're looking for on this particular page is long tail keywords, which is basically a multitude of keywords. Let's say 5 to 6 words in length, not too long and not too short either, because the shorter you're going to get the broader audiences, and you're not going to necessarily be able to target well. CPC, as you can see, is average cost per click. If you want to pay Google or something to be seen by an ad. So if you wanted exposure on the keyword freelance, you're going to pay about $2.91 per click on that. But it's a very targeted keyword, but it's also very broad as well. So it's a little pricey on that end. But at least it's nice that it shows the value of the cost for that keyword. An estimated competition in paid search, the higher the number, the more competitive. So as you can see, 32, 38, 37, 40, 58. You see how it kind of goes up for a more specific niche, which is freelance writers. And you can see here SEO difficulty, basically how you're going to rank and how easily you're going to rank in. With a 68, that's a very highly competitive, up to 100. And you can do things like freelance meaning, which is actually less competitive and least competitive, at least on this top list here that he has listed from his system here, from his tool in particular. Then you got content ideas here of articles that have used a variation of the keywords, just to give you an idea here. And you've got different top websites and articles that have used it, and how many people are sharing that particular article, and how many backlinks it's received. Backlinks are people just like linking back to the website if you're not familiar. Be covering that in another video, just not in particular this one. This one's going to be focusing on the tool in particular. And outside of that, you got all this information here and all this great tools and all this stuff all packed into one thing here, one website. There isn't a whole lot to it. I mean, you can search a variety of different terminology. I'm going to jump into the next aspect of it, but that covers a big bulk of it. I just wanted to cover the main aspect of it. But this is a neat feature as well that a lot of search engine optimization tools into 2020 actually force you to pay for this kind of information. So it's nice that this is actually free on his website and this isn't like a trial edition or anything like that. I believe you are restricted to the amount of searches you can make in a given day, but for being a free tool, it's pretty generous. You got a domain score based on a variety of factors, the overall strength of the website, score of 1 to 100 given to all the websites, and the higher the number, the more authoritative a site is and the higher it ranks on Google. Tons of backlinks, no follow links of people linking back to Ubersuggest, but it doesn't really bring any value to the page. Referring domains, how many unique domains are linking back to this website, and organic monthly traffic. As you can see, shows you over time the backlinks and how many are coming in and things like that. For smaller websites, you might not have much information because the smaller website doesn't bring in as many new backlinks as much in regards to search engine optimization. The evaluation of that website is pretty low end, and there isn't a whole lot of things that bots like Google and others are going to be crawling in the first place. So, and just like the other page, you have the different backlinks. So you can see specifically where they're coming from. Now, for competitor research and stuff like that, this is great. Not only for YouTube, but for websites as well, because you can actually check and see which competitor is linking to a given company or a given keyword, and you can kind of focus or at least maybe even do sponsored links back and forth with that person in order to get more attention to your website because they're already getting enough traction as it is from that main source link. Won't go into too many details here about that. I'll cover that in another video, so make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more about that. But as you can see here, scroll up for you. So it ranks it in a variety of different ways. Title that shows up in a Google search for any given URL. Obviously, that's the title that they decided to focus on for that particular backlink. And then you have based on a variety of factors, this is the overall strength of the website, a strength of 1 to 100 given to the website. Obviously, you can see how much of a pool a given backlink is bringing in, which is also good for competitor ranking and things like that. You have a page score based on a variety of factors that is the overall strength of a particular URL, and then obviously you see the strength here. So this is the individual page, not the domain as a whole. And as you can see, better backlink was actually more so the second one on the list here with the 93 and 31 because it has a little bit more authority towards the page authority score at least. And link type is mostly text, but I'll read it here anyways just in case you guys aren't sure. This metric indicates whether the originating hyperlink is text or image based, and most people are going to just be using anchor text links. And anchor text is as next thing here that when people are linking back to Ubersuggest or linking with his exact name, so or his the website tool name, and you can see Ubersuggest, Ubersuggest.com. Some people link the link, and then other people use specific phrases and things like that. Like this person linked it as free and cheap resources. And the first scene, this time when our robots were able to identify the backlink. Last scene, basically the last time they crawled it in any variation. And I actually employed this on my channel as well. And I use that with a variety of other tools that are covered in this particular playlist. As you can see here with I cover Social Blade and vidIQ and all these other tools here Had to take a while here to scroll down to and TubeBuddy and things like that. So if you want to check out videos about those tools, I will be linking to them in the description as well and in the playlist if you just follow along with the playlist. If that's how you found this video, and you'll see some of the other reviews of other tools that are recommended for search engine optimization, for business analysts, analysis, and things like that. Lastly, I wanted to cover that I have a free Discord channel that covers a lot of these different resources from fast cash, which is quick ways to make monies, more freelance tools, videos about that, uh, variations of other things as well, different guides and things like that. I also uh, cater to traders as well, whether you want to learn about options or swing trading or things like that. They're all covered in this particular channel, both on Discord, which is a free live chatting platform, and as well as on YouTube, which is obviously a free video platform. And you can subscribe to the channel if you'd like, as you can see from the videos popping up here on the bottom left, bottom right, and wherever else in the subscribe button there. If you want to check all of that out, I highly recommend checking all these videos out, following all the playlists, and getting the most information that you can from this video. So thank you for listening in, and have a nice day, everybody.